Boyd Woodcock was a member of South Australia's winning under-18 championships team. AFL clubs are paying attention to South Australian pressure forward Boyd Woodcock after a strong second half of the season. The 18-year-old will have one final chance to impress ahead of the NAB AFL Draft when he lines up for North Adelaide against Norwood in the SANFL Grand Final at Adelaide Oval on Sunday. There's been interest all year in Boyd because he had such a good bottom-age year as a 17-year-old, under-18 South Australia coach Tony Bamford told AFL.com.au. It's fair to say, in the last month, AFL clubs are starting to ask a few more poignant questions around Boyd than what they probably did in the middle part of the year. Draft prospects Phantom Form Guide racking up plenty of touches in the midfield. Woodcock won the McCallum Tompkins Medal last year as the best and fairest player in the SANFL under-18 competition. He was playing in the reserve side of the Roosters this year before being part of the triumphant South Australian team, including highly touted prospects Jack Lukosius, Isaac Rankin, Connor Rozee, Jez McLennan and captain Luke Valente, at the under-18 national championships. But it's how Woodcock has improved since returning that has turned heads. He forced his way into the Roosters senior side late in the season, booting 13 goals in 8 games while playing as a small, pressure forward. In just his second senior game, Woodcock booted 4 goals against an Adelaide side featuring 11 AFL-listed players. But his most influential performance was in an elimination semi-final against Sturt, Woodcock racking up 25 disposals, 7 marks, 6 inside 50s and 2 goals in the Roosters' upset of the reigning premiers. Woodcock is listed at only 174 centimeters, but Bamford said he's closer to 178 centimeters. He seems to have found a niche in the forward six, Bamford said. He's always been a really offensive player, he's got some really dangerous weapons and he's really good in the air for his size, and he has a bit of an uncanny sense of where the goals are. Even when he was playing predominantly as a midfielder at under-18 level as a 17-year-old, he was hitting the scoreboard often and having multiple goal assists through the midfield. 19th man controversy ahead of Grand Final. At the start of this year when he came into our academy program, I really challenged him on matching his offensive tricks with some defensive action. To his credit, he worked really hard on that, and I can see elements of that paying him back now at league level with his defensive action in the front half. It's not a natural part of his game, it's something he's worked on and he's starting to get some rewards, which is credit to him. When recruiter told AFL.com.au that Woodcock possessed good pace, was a good mark for his size and his pressure in the defensive 50 had been good. Woodcock has been invited to attend the SAW State Draft Combine on October 13. Rozee, a possible top 10 draft selection, will also be aiming to help the Roosters lift the Premiership Cup.